Before we start, remember I am doing a $50 giveaway in this video. All I need you to do is drop a comment in this video with one of the key takeaways that you learned from Samuel, and then send me a screenshot of that comment on my Instagram, and I will pick one lucky winner for a $50 giveaway. All right, so now let's go ahead and get started. How do you go from getting fired twice as a former supermarket employee to running a multi-million dropshipping empire? Every once in a while, a story comes along that flips everything we know on its head. Today, we're diving into the remarkable journey of Samuel Onuha. This incredible journey proves that with relentless determination and the right mindset, anyone can defy the odds and achieve extraordinary success. I kind of talk about this in my course, which is just $1 by the way, but we'll get into that a little later. Let's start with Samuel's early days. Imagine this. It's January 5th, 2018, the day before Sam's little brother's birthday. This pivotal moment would set Samuel Onuha on an extraordinary path that no one saw coming. With no prior knowledge or experience in e-commerce whatsoever, Samuel made a bold decision that would change his life forever. He decided to dive headfirst into the unknown world of entrepreneurship by setting up his very first Shopify store. The transition from a dead-end supermarket job to becoming an online entrepreneur was filled with so many challenges. Samuel had to quickly learn the ropes of e-commerce from scratch, setting up a website, finding suppliers, and marketing his products. There was a steep learning curve, made even more difficult by the fact that he didn't have a blueprint to follow or any mentors to guide him. Despite the overwhelming obstacles, Samuel persevered relentlessly. Then finally, after weeks of struggling to figuring things out, he made his first sale. In that moment, the emotional weight of his efforts finally paid off. The euphoria of knowing his efforts could actually work pushed him forward with even more determination. Samuel's first sale was just a start. It validated his belief that making imperfect action, despite having so much to learn, was the right approach. From that pivotal day in early 2018, Samuel's dropshipping journey is starting to unfold. After making that first sale, Samuel was hungry to take his business to even greater heights. However, he first had to navigate a major learning curve. Initially, Samuel had experimented with print-on-demand products, but he quickly realized that the profit margins were too slim for the type of exponential growth he craved. That's when he made the pivotal shift to dropshipping, a business model that allowed him to curate products from suppliers and manufacturers to sell on his Shopify store without holding any inventory himself. This transition marked the start of Samuel implementing smart, calculated strategies to minimize risks while maximizing potential rewards. He learned the importance of starting small by dropshipping inexpensive products first, which this then allowed him to validate demand, streamline his operation, and learn from the inevitable failures along the way, without putting himself in financial jeopardy. Samuel's philosophy was that taking imperfect action is better than being paralyzed by inaction. He embraced setbacks as catalysts for self-improvement rather than sources of discouragement. Whenever his strategies fell short, Samuel would adopt. He sought out mentors, consumed educational content, and developed a growth mindset geared towards constant self-improvement. Eventually, Samuel's persistence paid off in a major way. After years of grinding and optimizing his dropshipping processes, he decided it was time to move to holding inventory for his most successful product lines. This strategic shift allowed him to increase profit margins dramatically while maintaining the competitive edge his e-commerce business required. From this point forward, Samuel's revenue growth skyrocketed. But more importantly, his journey embodied the truth that purposeful strategies, lifelong learning, resilience, and adaptability are the real keys to e-commerce success. While Samuel's success seemed huge from the outside, his path was anything but smooth. At every turn, he faced a ton of doubts, criticisms, and outright skepticism about his entrepreneurial pursuits. In the early days, Samuel's friends and family expressed concerns about his unusual career choice. Making money online, especially at such a young age, was still viewed as a pipe dream by many. Some cautioned him about getting his hopes up, while others outright discouraged what they saw as a risky gamble. But Samuel remained committed to his vision. As his business gained traction, a new set of critics emerged. Those who questioned whether his dropshipping success could withstand larger economic forces like the COVID-19 pandemic. Haters predicted his sales would plummet as consumer spending tightened. But once again, Samuel proved them wrong. Through resilience and quick adaptation, he sharply pivoted his product lines and marketing to align with evolving customer needs and behavior during the lockdowns. While lesser entrepreneurs floundered during the uncertainty, Samuel's e-commerce business posted its highest profits yet in 2020. His flexibility and unshakable belief in his company's prospects allowed him to capitalize on opportunities that others missed. In fact, one particularly tough period that tested Samuel's resilience happened in mid-2019. Despite the temporary setback, he refused to let it derail his trajectory. Samuel remained focused on the long-term vision for his business while quickly adjusting his short-term tactics. Samuel's ability to overcome adversity, whether from internal doubts, external critics, or unexpected challenges, ultimately became one of the biggest strengths as an entrepreneur. His journey taught him that perseverance and belief in one's mission are absolute requirements for achieving lasting success. The core idea behind Samuel's huge success is his philosophy of taking action is better than being paralyzed by inaction. From day one, when he started his first Shopify store, without really knowing what he was doing, Samuel believed in just getting started. He understood that no amount of planning can fully prepare you for the twists and turns of entrepreneurship. The most important first step is simply to take action and constantly adjust along the way through hands-on learning. This mindset empowered Samuel to rapidly gain knowledge through real-world experiences rather than just overanalyzing everything up front. His dropshipping business became his greatest teacher, providing invaluable lessons with every order about supply chains, marketing, customer service, and more. For those of you watching who want to start your own business, Samuel's advice is straightforward. Set extremely big goals and be prepared to work intensively and improve step by step to achieve them. Hesitating and overly cautious planning often holds more entrepreneurs back than imperfect actions that can be adapted from. Samuel's inspirational story proves that with persistent hard work, a willingness to constantly learn, and a focus on continual progress rather than perfection, anyone can remarkably transform their life and business fortunes. His journey from supermarket worker to self-made millionaire should motivate you to start chasing your entrepreneur dreams today. No more waiting for the perfect time or thinking endlessly without taking action. Samuel's philosophy of taking imperfect action propelled him to freedom and wealth that once seemed impossible. And he hopes his story can provide the spark for you to embrace the mindset to dramatically change your own reality. Samuel's multi-million-dollar success story has impacted far more than just his own life. His journey as a self-made entrepreneurial phenom has resonated with and inspired countless of others around the world. Through his videos, speaking engagements, and online communities, Samuel has cultivated a passionate following. His fans and students see him as a relatable figure who defied the odds to achieve extraordinary wealth and freedom through grit, creativity, and an unshakable mindset. But Samuel's impact extends far beyond just personal motivation. He is fostering a new generation of entrepreneur thinkers who approach business ownership not just as a means of profits, but as a vehicle for positive community impact. At the core of Samuel's vision is the belief that entrepreneurship, done with the right principles, creates a cascading effect of empowerment. When one person builds a successful business, they also create job opportunities. It stimulates economic growth in the community and inspires others to innovate. This multiplicative effect has the potential to uplift entire regions over time. That's why a focus on empowering others, especially those from underprivileged backgrounds like Samuel's, is deeply ingrained in his mission. His coaching programs, forums, and nonprofit initiatives are aimed at democratizing entrepreneurship by making its principles and strategies accessible to anyone hungry to learn and take imperfect action. In both his personal lifestyle and professional endeavors, Samuel aims to lead by example and shatter limiting beliefs about what's possible. His legacy is about more than just wealth creation. It's about having a mindset revolution that sees entrepreneurial business as the greatest force for upliftment in a world desperately in need of more opportunities. As Samuel's movement and influence grows, the impact ripples further. Aspiring founders from all walks of life are realizing that the right vision and real-world education, that they too can beat the odds like Samuel and build something incredible from the ground up. So yeah, from a regular supermarket job to becoming a multi-millionaire entrepreneur, Sam's story shows that if you have a strong mindset, good strategies, and are willing to adapt, you can achieve even your biggest goals. So if you feel inspired by Samuel's philosophies and want to unlock the potential of e-commerce with an automated online Amazon store, check out my $1 online course. And yes, just for $1, and you'll get an inside look at the proven tactics for e-commerce success and exclusive lessons to start taking action towards your own entrepreneur dreams. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed hearing Samuel's incredible journey, and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Now is the perfect time to stop limiting yourself and start creating the entrepreneur life you want. Use Samuel's story as a motivation to take the first step towards making your dreams a reality. Also, do not forget, I am doing a $50 giveaway. All I need you to do is drop a comment in this video, one of the key takeaways that you're taking from Samuel's success. What is one of those things that you can implement in your life today that will start making a major shift in your entrepreneur journey? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. And until then, do not forget to chase your dreams.